Okay, this is YikesDude754 and we're back with Duke Nukem Meltdown. And now we're gonna do a double feature, which means that I'm gonna be playing through Freeway and Stadium in a single video. So yeah, Episode 3, Level 11, Freeway, the second secret map of Shrapnel City. And I think Duke had also some new one-liners in this map, if I remember correctly, at least according to the original game. This map actually did have some new one-liners in it. And well, it's a mess. God. Get lost, you stupid Slimer. And yes, all-out explosives. Yeah, there was one of those new one-liners. I don't remember if Duke had any more of them, but at least that's one of the one-liners that he had in this map. Really? Well, the man's gotta do his thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we did have one Slimer there. But no more. And let's take care of these flying pickup things again. Damn. But yeah, Freeway is it's a pretty much straightforward kind of map. So, and yeah, here we do have night vision goggles too. Freeze ammo, and be careful, just back off. Because yeah, there was another one, making bacon. Yeah, I don't remember having that one in the original game. You stupid enforcers, just be quiet, thanks. And it also applies to you. Fact. Yeah, literally. Oh yeah, I forgot about the sentry drones. And this is a little bit of a backtrack thing, and that's a light switch, so it doesn't really do anything apart from putting on the lights. This could be dangerous. Thanks. Dang. This way, Mr. Centrodrone. Because sometimes they can... Oh yeah, we still did have some. Yeah, holes in your skybox. Well, sorry I couldn't really find a smaller weapon, so... Yeah, it's your job to go down. The wrong switch. It was this one, I think. Cool. This is not a secret, but still worth finding. Frantic rocket spamming continues. Well, maybe you... Well, actually I should have terminated him myself. Which... could it be done this way? No. Actually, it wasn't that one. Cool. And that's secret number 3. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Also, this song is just so great. It is also, I believe, that it's used on The Abyss. Thanks. And this is secret number 4, and secret number 5 is just around here. But as you probably heard, we got some company. And let them just see warping towards us. Okay, this is not fun. Thanks. And now we can proceed around the police car 54. Or Unit 54, I think. Cool. One last opportunity to use pipe bombs. Yeah. I think I do really have everything, so all I need is basically, yeah, nothing. All we need to do is just leave this map for good. Yeah, episode 3, level 11, Freeway. This version, I don't remember if the original map had assault troopers in it or not. Actually, I don't remember, to be honest. Probably it didn't. It had mostly enforcers in it and stuff. And there was a couple of sentry drones, but I don't think there were too many differences. Actually, god damn it, I forgot that one area. Oh jeez, I forgot that building with that, what was that? It had a jetpack in it and a couple of enforcers. Oh jeez, I forgot that, but, well, technically speaking, I got everything, so I don't need to do it again, please. Yeah, that was really embarrassing. But anyway, Freeway, it's a fairly straightforward map, and also we get plenty of weapons in this one, a couple of new one-liners and stuff. But perhaps the first street area, it can be a little bit difficult because you have those flying pickup things around. So there are plenty of them, and it's almost as like the first area, the first street has almost exclusively only pickups there, and it's like if you just try to leave that area and go for the second street, then there's that in-your-face explosion sequence when the building kind of like falls apart, and then there's like that mini battlelord in the distance. So it's like. It's like you want to take it nice and slow with Freeway, particularly if you play it for the first time. But the keys are kind of like placed a little bit interestingly in this one. So they're kind of like, across the street from each other. So, but at the same time, this is such a secret fest, and most of the secrets are very generous in this one too. But sadly, I did miss those two enforcers. Kinda, even like the game tells me that I did not miss any kills, but what are you gonna do? I was just being careless, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the last map of the episode, and we're gonna wrap episode 3, and we're gonna enter episode 3, level 9, Stadium. I just want to quickly take care of those guys. Thanks, and as you can see, this version of the map is slightly different, and that stupid Emperor, he did kill one of the babes, which means that I have to do extra work, because that killing, killing those babes will always spawn commanders. God. And yeah, can I get the Duff Beer thing? Of course I can. Actually I do. But yeah, let's get started with that stupid Emperor. Let's watch the cutscene. Yeah, that's the way to go. Stadium, I'm not going to talk about Stadium. Well, it did have that one difference, which was the fact that it was sloped, but apart from that, this map doesn't really have any differences in it. And besides, Stadium as a map is it is just a huge square, that arena square, and with a couple of monsters in it, and you know, I got nothing else to say about Stadium, so I'm not going to waste my time talking about that map. But now that we're done with Shrapnel City, we can actually start talking about the episode itself. And Shrapnel City is an episode that does not really have too many big levels in it, but as I said during a couple of occasions, playing through this episode, most of the maps are kind of like small. They focus on monster placement, and that is the way that most of the difficulty is actually being built in this episode. Not to mention that you get like, you know, mini battle lords in this episode. So that is also one of the important factors that makes up the difficulty a lot. But Shrapnel City as a whole, it doesn't really have too many hazards in it, like, you know, Lunar Apocalypse did. Have like lots of hazards, like, you know, those grinding gears, pistons, kind of like things that can kill you and stuff. Shrapnel City doesn't really have any of those. So all of the things are actually being generated by either monsters, monster placement, or some vertical things, fall damage. But even so, like, the hazards are really limited in this episode. But Shrapnel City, it also has 2 secret levels in it, and just like Lunar Apocalypse, so it's an 11 level episode. I do like Shrapnel City myself. I consider it as my favorite episode of Nukem 3D. It is a good episode. Most of the maps are kind of short, easily completable under 10 minutes, but at the same time there are enough secrets to kind of like keep you interested all the time to complete all the maps and stuff. But yeah. And also, yes, Shrapnel City it's like it takes the city, the idea of city levels completely to a new level, which means that also not only we do have lots of variety, even like there are lots of city maps, excluding teardrops. It's still seems that, most of these ideas are kind of fresh, so it's like all of the themes are, all of the city maps, they kind of like have a little bit of a distinctive feeling to them. Like, Flood Zone, well, LA Rumble maybe not, that's one of those like more or less generic maps, I guess, but it's a good map still. But it's like all of these maps, they have a kind of like a little bit of a distinctive theme and some kind of a central idea around them, which I like. For example, like Fahrenheit, you got that bit of a fire truck there with that Fahrenheit 451 reference and stuff like that. Then we got hotels, freeways, restaurants, banks, cities surrounded by a flood, and or just some general skyscraper cities and stuff, movie sets, metro stations, stuff like that. So it is a very refreshing episode, very good, short episode, but it packs plenty of difficulty with some of the maps. But I think that's really everything about Shrapnel City, and yeah. That means that the next episode that I will start covering is episode 4, Black and Prey, which is Duke Nukem Total Meltdown, or aka PlayStation Duke Nukem 3D PlayStation exclusive episode that has 7 levels in it. 6 of them are new. One of those maps is kind of like a little bit of a warm-up version of one of the existing levels. But with that, I think we're all done with episode 3, Shrapnel City. It is a great episode, really the best episode in my opinion. I like this one and stuff. So it is a great episode, really nice level design and everything. So, but I think that's really everything about Shrapnel City. So next time we will see you in episode 4, when we start the episode 4, Black and Prey, and it's going to be very difficult, particularly the first map of that particular episode. But with that, I think we're all done. So I hope you have enjoyed this. So yeah, thanks for watching.